Good morning, guys. So yesterday I just picked up a new helmet that I will be outfitting with the Cardo Packtalk Edge. And the helmet that I gotten yesterday is the HJC V10. This is in a deep red color, and I'll talk about the helmet in my next vlog. But in the meantime, I just want to outfit this thing with this Packtalk Edge Duo so it's ready to go. Okay, so this video will be just videos of me installing this thing on this, and I'm pretty sure some of you all riders out there already know how this whole thing works and stuff, so I'm not gonna do no mic test or anything like that. I'm just basically gonna install this in this or on this, and hopefully you pick up something from it. And if I did something wrong, maybe you can put it down on the comment of what works better for you or what worked better for you. Okay, so other than that, I'm gonna go get started, and I'm gonna go ahead and video the install right now. All right, bye. All right, guys, the typical items that I have here for this install, or tools for this install, would be this set of prying tools, nippers, and tweezers, and scissors and things like that are all in this one complete package. Okay, I also have some precision screwdrivers and flatheads in here. Okay, and obviously I have to have some wipes, just so I can keep my hands clean, and also if some dirt I see on the helmet or something like that, or on the Cardo, I can wipe it off. So yeah, these are like the basic stuff. Also, I forgot to pick up the masking tape, or any kind of tape that you would use to put on the wire so it would stay flat inside the helmet. So I gotta get that. Okay, but other than that, here is the helmet, and the first thing that we're gonna do is take off all the guts of this, the paddings and things like that, so that we can install this thing easily. And I would probably remove the visors as well, so that it's not in the way of the process of install. Okay, so let me close this thing for a little bit, move this a little bit, and use the pad that came in with the helmet as a place to rest the helmet, so you don't end up scratching it or anything like that. Okay, so let's remove the D-ring first. Okay, and these things have snaps all over, so it's a first for me, so I have to look for it as well. Okay, since I have an HJC already, I kind of have an idea of where they will be. Okay, and just kind of run your fingers along the padding, and you will come across it. Okay, so there you go. Just don't force anything though. Okay, and also try to remember where you got the things, so you don't lose them later. Okay, so this is the right side, and then just kind of start from the bottom until it snaps out. Like I said, don't force it. If you're not certain, don't force it. There you go. Sometimes it's just a matter of angle in order for it to pop out easier. So that's 1, 2, 3, and that's gone. That's the left side. And obviously you have to remove the back as well. 1, 2, and this thing is gonna go around the forehead area. 1, 2, 4 snaps took it out. Okay, so right now you can see the guts right there. Okay, do I need to remove the windshield or the vent? Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but it's easy anyway, so might as well remove it. Alright, so now that you got that all removed, see how clean that thing is for your install. There's not a whole lot of things in the way. Okay, so now I told you that I'm going to remove also the shield. And so the way it goes, like if you don't have any tool, this is perfect, because for the V10 you only need to do is lift up this side right here and then turn it counterclockwise, and once you get that unscrewed, the washer will follow, and then obviously you have to do the other side. The V10 is pin lock ready, and the guys where I bought this thing from installed the pin lock already. Okay. Counterclockwise on both sides, and then you got the washer. Okay, so that right there should be enough to pop this thing out of its position. Okay, unlock this. There you go. Just pop it out. Okay, there you go. So now you can set this thing aside so you don't scratch it. I haven't removed the stickers nor the sticker of the pin lock yet, so take care of that later. Alright, so there you have it, guys. I normally get this move this thing out of the way by doing this. Okay. Wow, it's shorter. Alright, this is typically longer, but I guess this time around it got shorter. Okay, anyway, so there you go. It's nice and clean right now, ready for install. Okay, let me go get the masking tape so we can get going with this. Alright guys, so I'm using a blue duct tape. Okay, why am I using a blue duct tape? Because if I use a masking tape, I noticed from my other units, or from my other helmet, the masking tape, you know, it's like a paper, so it ripped. The cables ripped it easily. Using a duct tape, I use a blue one this time. This part right here is shiny, so that it's kind of slippery and it won't catch friction or anything like that much when I'm the friction between the cotton or the foams and this would be much smoother rather than a masking tape and a foam. There's more friction there, and so it's ripping it. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and use this, but since my hand, I'm pretty sure, got dirty along the way of picking up tools and things like that, or removing this, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my fingers up a little bit. Okay, so that I know when I started touching these things, it won't leave dirt and stuff, because some of these stickers, they only have, like, once you install them, that's it. If there's dirt there, then the dirt goes in there as well. So gotta be a little bit meticulous when installing this. Okay, once you make a mistake, you can't, when you pull it out, it's not gonna be as sticky as from its original state. Okay, or first time sticking it on. Okay, so get that out of the way. Let's do this. The first thing that I'm gonna do is run the speakers. Okay, so the Cardos, by the way, they are set up to go on the left hand side, you know, and there's no other way. There's no way out of that, okay? So it's gonna go on the left side no matter what happens, okay? Because first, the name is going this way. You can't install it this way, you know. It's gonna be terrible and stuff, okay? Nor you cannot install it this way because it's gonna be backwards, you know. You probably don't want that because when you're releasing the Cardo itself, you go forward, not backwards, okay? So that's their thing, okay? So can't do nothing about that. So it's gonna have to go this way, okay? And as you can see, the carrier cannot, for this particular model of helmet, the carrier cannot go here, okay? It is not gonna work, okay? It needs to go, you cannot put it here, okay? So it needs to go somewhere around in the back right here, okay? Because that's where the flat is, and that's where there's no curve or anything like that. So that's the only really place to put that on, right next to the word HJC, okay? So my Cardo will be sitting right around here, okay? So that's the spot. Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna line everything up with the HJC name, okay? So that's where it's gonna go. So therefore, why I mentioned that is because if your unit is right here, that only means that the shorter side, the shorter cable, speaker cable goes to the left hand side, and the longer one goes on the right hand side or right part of the head, okay? Because that has to travel all the way to the other side, so it needs to have the longer speaker cable, okay? So that's just the logic behind that, okay? So short left, long right, okay? Short left, long right, okay? So let's do that. And these things already have like pre-cut pockets right there for the speakers, as you may see, okay? I'm sorry I don't have any one of those like micro, what do you call this thing, or telescopic cameras or anything like that, so I could show you the inside, but I'm going to explain this thing to you in words as much as possible, okay? So right there, it's going to have to go this way because of course the speaker needs to be facing out. The JBL branding needs to come out, okay? Or on the top, okay? So let's do that. Sometimes these things have pockets where to put them. So this one doesn't. All right, so really I have to put this thing on there, okay? Let me see if I can get you guys a better angle. All right, guys, so I'm gonna have to use one hand here in order for you to get a better view, okay? So I'm holding my phone to show you this thing, okay? So that is the pocket that you're gonna put the first speaker on or in. So that is the right hand side, and I told you that on the right hand side you're gonna put the one with the longer cable, because that's the one that has to run all the way from the other side to the other side, okay? From the right side to the left side, okay? So what you need to do is put one of those Velcro stickers that Cardo provided. In this case, I only had to put half because the other one is missing. I don't know where it is, but once you sit that there, you know, go use a different hand, okay? I'm gonna have to go around the helmet so you guys can see it, okay? So here we go, right there. Line it up with the groove of that. See, it's sticking right away. Okay. There you go. And then, see that wire right there? There's a groove right there where you can put that, okay? And then with your prying tool, just go ahead and press that in there. Tuck that bad boy in there without damaging it, of course. Okay, once that's in there, that is not going anywhere anymore. Okay, so now I just need to run the cable around here, okay, until it reaches to the other side right here, okay, where the unit is going to be, okay. So now I got to use my right hand. Man, this is tough. Let me go get the stand. All right, so I told you we're gonna run this cable here, okay? Remember, you still have to put the inserts there later, so make sure you're tucking this thing in nicely, okay? So once that's in there, just make sure it stays in there. All right. This back part right here, I'm not too worried about it because I'm not using the smart HJC anyway. And now there's no insert that will go back here. So just make sure it goes in. The helmet, I mean the walls of the helmet itself. Okay. Okay. This is coming along actually easier than what I thought. Okay. So there you go. I'm all the way on the other side, and so now I'm gonna put on the helmet, the speaker of the other side, okay? So this is my excess right here. So this is how much excess I have. So we'll deal with that in a little bit, okay? But the speaker install is done. That's one thing that normally gives me a lot of headaches, but today is fairly easy and stuff, okay? All right, so I got the speaker on standby, or the wires on standby, okay? So as you can see, it's still pretty clean, okay? So now, let's talk about how this mic is going to work. since the unit is going to be here, okay, the mic needs to be in the front, and HJC is nice enough to have a spot right there for the mic. I don't know if you can see it. They have a spot right there for the mic, okay, and it's perfect spot for this mic. Okay, see that? This mic right here will run along the grooves right here, okay? I'm gonna show you. See where that goes? From that, and the wires just ran from there to here to here to here, and it's right now in like on standby to receive the unit's cable. Okay, so it's pretty clean so far. All right, guys, we are on the unit install right now, and I can't be messing around with this. Okay, I have to hit this thing correctly. So in order for me to do that, first I had to clean this thing up, and I've already done that. Just make sure there's no. First of all, I wiped it with wet wipes, okay, alcohol free, just so I can remove all the excess oil, dirt, and things like that. Okay, so in order for me to be able to see how this Cardo name would line up to the HJC, is I have to already put on this with the unit, okay. Okay, get that out. Get these little tiny plastics out of the way. Okay, got that. And then we're gonna slide this thing in here, okay? Okay, once you hear that snap in, then all you have to do now is, like, before removing this, kind of figure out where it's gonna go, okay? Because like I said a while ago, once you stick this bad boy on, there's no turning back, okay? So I'm lined up nicely right there. And I have a nice contact right there. I'm not covering the word HJC or the branding HJC. So there you have it. I'm gonna remove the stickers. And after the simulation, we're gonna go and do this thing live. We got contact. I'm going to remove the Cardo now so I can press on it, but we're lined up pretty nicely there, okay? There you have it. Kind of just like press the contacts neatly. All right, so that's it for that, okay? Looking on the sides right here, I mean, it's looking like the contact is good, and it's not, there's not spaces in there or anything like that. So just kind of press those parts right there. You can see it from the side if there's contact or not. These 3M tapes, they're pretty good, you know. The only problem is that when the water gets in them, then it's gonna start rotting from the inside. So when you stick the adhesive tightly, then no water can get in there. It's just gonna either blow away or run down when you're riding. Okay. So yeah, the contact looks pretty good. It's my second round, but I'm pretty confident with that. Okay. So put this thing on, and then add the, connect the wires basically. So this is the speaker wire connection. And then this is the mic connection. There's arrows there, so it's hard to make a mistake, basically. Okay, so there you go. This is what I gotta work with. This is what I'm gonna be using the duct tape for. Okay, so all these excess can be tucked in somewhere in there. Okay. So other than that, this part right here, that's your call, basically. You know, to deal with these cables, because we're all different. We want this thing someplace and where it hurts you, or your cheeks, or your head, or whatever, you have to find a spot for that. Okay. So thanks for watching, and I'll show you the finished product later on. Okay. So guys, I'm speaking inside my helmet right now, and I tested out the sounds using Spotify. I also tested out the mic by calling Siri and Hey Cardo and all that. So it's picking up nicely. So I know that there's no problem with the unit. There's no problem with the wiring and everything like that. As far as the running the wires everywhere, that will be like your call, okay? Because like I said a while ago, we're all different and stuff, you know. The shape of our heads are different and stuff. So I know that inside this helmet, I know exactly where to put it, where it's not gonna hurt me or anything like that, or it's gonna be protruding my face or anything like that. So yeah, but this install is done. I think it's pretty good. The only thing that's really like not suit not okay with me so far, like, is that the distance between the edge of the helmet and the edge of the edge it's pretty far, so you can see a lot of wires and stuff, you know. And there's really no way out of that because the grooves here, you cannot place the carrier of the Cardo right here. It's not gonna sit right and stuff. So you're gonna have that distance, and then you're gonna have that much cable showing and stuff, which I'm not really happy about that. But there's no way out of that, just like I said. So I'm pretty sure like a lot of people's struggles are, you know, with the wire will be the same thing, or problem with the wire will be the same thing and stuff, you know, like a lot of wires are sticking out. But other than that, this thing is pretty good, you know. So I'll talk to you later, right?